something I want to talk about, which is something that actually bothers me. I live in the United States now, and there is like a documentary on the internet called Praying for Armageddon. It is the most disturbing documentary I've ever seen. It's done by a Norwegian director, and it's on YouTube right now. And they're talking about like how in the American government, you have politicians, senators, and Congress people talking about openly about the end of days, about the rapture, about the second coming of Jesus. And on the other side, you have the Israelis flying in 5 perfect red heifers, red cows, because on the 10th of April, they're going to sacrifice one of their cows, because that is actually going to be the signifying the building of the third temple. And you know what that means? Like a whole, if they're going to like demolish the Al-Aqsa Mosque and build the third temple, that's going to be like very detrimental to the world. Now you have people asking for the second
Can I just stop you? Because I didn't understand what you said there about the third temple. Could you just explain that?
So the Israelis believe that there's the third temple should be built, because there was 2 temples that were destroyed. One by the Babylons and one by the Romans. And now this is basically the third temple. And they claim that the third temple is under the Al-Aqsa Mosque, which is the Mosque of the Rock, or the Dome of the Rock, which is a holy site for the Muslims.
Okay, and where is this place?
In Jerusalem.
Oh, this is in Jerusalem, the holy city.
Jerusalem.
Right, okay.
So basically, they claim that they need to demolish the mosque and build the third temple. And they have been in search for the red heifers, which is perfect cows, red cows. I'm not making this up. You can look it up. There's something called the Temple Institute in Jerusalem, and supported by the government. And they have flown 5 perfect cows from Texas a year and a half ago for $500,000. And now they are preparing them to being sacrificed when they turn 3 years old in the 10th of April. Like, you can look it up, it's there on the internet. And they are going, when that happens, they're gonna burn it, have the ashes, put it in the water, and whoever take a bath with this water is a purified Jew, and they can build now the third temple. Now, why am I saying all of this? Because on the other side, you have people, someone like John Hagee, who is the founder of Christian United for Israel. Each year, they have $7 billion annual budget to affect politicians in Congress in order to support Israel. And John Hagee himself has paid $80 million for Israel. Not, of course, his money, that's his money for his congregation. And all of that, they are talking about the second coming of Jesus, the rapture, the Armageddon. And it is crazy, because the Christians think that when the second coming of Jesus comes, all of the Jews will either be killed or converted. And the Jews believe when the Messiah comes, everybody will be enslaved by the Jews. And all of them is going for the Armageddon and the end of days. And you know why is this so scary? Because me as a Muslim, I've been always told that my religion is violent. You're talking about end of days. You're talking about jihadists. You're talking about all of these crazy stuff. And now the modern world, the Western world, is led by a superpower whose politicians believe in all of these biblical revelations of the end of days. And it is scary. Everyone should be worried about. And I know that sounds like a conspiracy theories, but I'm not. These are like people in government talk openly about this. And you have now they have all of this preparation of what's happening in I don't know, what, a week from now. And people are talking actively about like pushing the water over the brink for an end of days war. And it's very scary.